Okay, hi geographers. So you have already gone through the practice questions and how to analyze them. You have done it already, and you have also gone through the answers with the recordings. Okay, now it's time for you to apply your learning to make sure that you don't make the same mistakes anymore, and to of course try out tougher questions. Okay, so let's start with the first question, question 1A, part 1. Okay, now you see this map. You will talk in the practice questions, we're looking at flow maps, okay, flow line maps. But now you see this proportionate symbols map. Okay, why do you call it proportionate symbol? Because the size of the symbols they use, sometimes it's circle, sometimes it's square, okay, determines the value, the amount. Okay, as you can see over here, the largest is about 1 million to 1.5 million, and then there's the second largest is 500,000 to 1 million. Okay, then third largest is 100,000 to 500,000. Then the last one is lesser than 100,000. Okay, so you were very used to this flow line map. Okay, and sometimes I can re-represent it as proportionate symbol like this. Okay, so typically in the maps that you see around, especially in the national exams, it's actually colored. All right, and they actually use the same color or different colors to represent not just the size as well. Okay, but for the sake of black and white printing, this is what you saw on your handout. Okay, so it's simply from this we present it differently using proportionate symbols. There's nothing to worry about. Okay, in flow line map we use the thickness to represent the value. In proportionate symbols we use the size of the symbol to represent the value. Okay, so let's take a look at the question. Now you were very used to practice question asking you to describe the pattern or distribution of the flow line, right? Okay, now I'm asking you to describe the relationship between the distance of tourist generating region from Dubai and the number of tourists. Okay, so you need to tell me the distance from the region from Dubai, okay, versus the number of tourists that it has. Okay, what is the relationship? All right, so describing relationship, as we mentioned before, it means you must tell me when one variable changes, what happened to the other. Okay, so for the first variable here is distance of tourist generating region. So when so with increasing distance from Dubai, what happens to the number of tourists? That is what you need to tell me generally for most cases. Okay, so the first one is the general. All right, next you need to support your evidence. Okay, so maybe you can tell me the extremes. So the closest, okay, which one is it? What's the value? Okay, while the furthest distance, okay, what's the value to support the point over here? Okay, so for example, if I say closer has with increasing distance, the number of tourists increase. So that means I must choose smallest distance, sorry, not closest, smallest distance or shortest distance, sorry, shortest distance. Then I should look for something that is very low, while furthest distance will be very high. Okay, if that is my relationship. All right. Lastly, pick out any anomalies that don't follow. So, however, so which country? So don't forget to mention the country when you give evidence of an anomaly. Okay, however, despite being what, close or far, what happened to the value? Okay, so for example, okay, my relationship, all right, may not be the right answer. Okay, definitely it's not the right answer. With increasing distance, the number of tourists increases. So I need to find one for anomaly where is increased distance, small number of tourists, or decreased distance, high number of tourists. Okay, so your anomaly should be contradicting or opposite of your general. Okay, so these are the 3 marks. Please go ahead and do it.